Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So we are continuing multiple choice questions from the chapter Geometry. Starting with the first question for today, that is question number 39. How many triangles are there in the given figure? Now look at this figure carefully. How many triangles do we see? We have the big triangle 1, then we have this 2, then we have this 3, then we have 4 triangles. Okay, 4. Now apart from this also we have, if we consider this as a triangle, we have the fifth triangle, and then if we consider this as a triangle, we have the triangle number 6. So what are the total number of triangles in the given figure? Option C, 6. Now coming to question 40, find the length of CD. Where is CD here children in the given figure? This is our CD. Now how do we find out its length? If you look carefully, we have the length of FE, that is equal to 12 centimeters. Here we have FE, and the same distance is covered by 3 line segments. What are they? The length of FE is equal to the combined length of 3. What are they? AB plus BC plus CD. AB plus BC plus CD. Yes, the length of FE is equal to these 3. Now, here we know that FE is equal to 12 centimeters. Now, AB is equal to 3. BC is also equal to 3. We do not know the length of CD. So, 12 is equal to 3 plus 3, 6 plus CD. So, CD will be equal to how much children? 12 minus 6 centimeters. See, 12 is equal to 6 plus CD. We want only the length of CD. Okay, let us write like this. CD plus 6. CD plus 6 is equal to 12 centimeters. CD plus 6 centimeters is equal to 12 centimeters. What do we want to find out? We want to find out only the length of CD. So CD will be equal to, we have 12 centimeters on the other side as it is. We don't want this 6 centimeters here. So we'll send it to the other side of the equal to. Now here it is in addition. So when it goes to the other side, what is the opposite of addition? Subtraction. So it will be minus 6 centimeters. 12 minus 6, 6. So the length of CD is equal to 6 centimeters. Is this clear children? The length of CD is equal to option C, 6 centimeters. Or simply from the entire 12 you can do minus 3, then again minus 3. When we do, we'll get our final answer as 6 centimeters. You can go it that way directly. This is remaining, right? The remaining is 6 centimeters. That is nothing but option A. Question 41. How many figures are there in circle B? So here we have 2 circles, that are circle A, and then we have our circle B. This entire thing is circle B, yes or no? Yes. So let us count. What should we count? The number of figures in circle B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are the total number of figures in the circle B, inside the circle B? So we should not count this outer circle. Only the figures that are inside. We have 10 figures in the circle B. So option A, 10 becomes our correct answer. Question 42. How many circles are there in the given figure? Now this figure we have to find out the number of circles. What are the number of circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So what are the total number of circles in the given figure children? 16. Option A, 16 is our correct answer. Question 43. Find the perimeter of the shaded part of the given figure. What is the shaded part here? As you can see, all these is the shaded part. Now what is perimeter? How to find out the perimeter? As we've discussed, perimeter is nothing but the length of the boundary line. So we need to find out this length. How much is this boundary line? When we know that, we'll be able to find out the perimeter of the given figure. Again, here we have the length of each side of the square. So how many sides does the entire perimeter have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it is having 18 sides. So one side is equal to 1 centimeter. Then 18 sides will be equal to how much, children? 18 centimeters. Yes. So option D, 18 centimeters becomes our correct answer for question number 43. Question 44. How many line segments are required to make the alphabet W? So what should we do? We have to find out the number of line segments required to write the alphabet W. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, children, this is how we write W, right? So how many line segments did we use? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So our answer becomes option B, 4. You remember what is a line segment, right? A line segment is one that has two endpoints. Yes or no? Yes. So we cannot extend it in any directions. It has two endpoints. So to write the alphabet W, we need 4 such line segments. Coming to question 45, which figure can form a closed figure when folded on the dotted lines without overlapping? What should we do? Which of these figures, that means we are having 4 figures, we have to fold them. Where should we fold them? How should we fold them, children? We should fold them along the dotted line. These are the dotted lines. Yes, so that means we have to fold here. This should be the base. These dotted lines should be the base, and the remaining, what are the remaining ones here? These, all these will come up. Okay, just like we are making a box. Now when we fold along these dotted lines, which of the given 4 options will make a closed figure without overlapping? Without overlapping means one side should not follow or should not overlap each other. For example, it should be like this. Okay, these are two triangles that are not overlapping, they are fitting each other perfectly. But when I have something like this, these two are overlapping. Yes, one is falling on the other. So we should not overlap. The figures should not overlap each other. Yes, children. So we have to fold them in such a way. Now which of these following 4 options can be done in that way? That would be option A. Understood? When you keep this in the middle and when you lift up all these 4 sides, it will form into a triangle. Okay, it will form in a sort of a pyramid shape. You can cut this pattern on a piece of paper and try folding it. When you fold the figure B, only these two will be closed. This side and this side there is no paper, so it will become an open figure. We want a closed figure. Now C and D both form closed figures, as it is having sides on all the 3 sides, but they will overlap each other, children. The sides overlap each other. So only option A is our correct answer. Question 46. A square has 4 corners. How many corners does the shape of the given figure have? What is the corner here? A square is having 4 corners. This, where 2 edges meet, is called as a corner. So a square has 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 corners. Now we are having this figure here, the shape. We have to find out the number of corners for this. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So this figure, the shape given below has how many corners, children? It has 12 corners, that is option C. Again, what is a corner? A corner is where two sides or the edges of a shape join. Here the pointy part says it's a point. Yes or no? So that will be called as a corner. So for question 46, 12 is our correct answer. Next question number 47. If radius of the circle is 5 centimeters, then how much is its diameter? We have already learned about circles that this will be a radius and this will be the diameter of the given circle. Now what is the relationship between the radius and the diameter, children? The radius is already given as 5 centimeters. What do we need to find out? We need to find out the diameter. Diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Yes, do you remember the relationship between radius and diameter? Diameter is equal to 2 into radius. That is equal to 2 into 5 centimeters. That is equal to 10 centimeters. Is this clear, children? The diameter of the given circle whose radius is 5 centimeters is option C, 10 centimeters. Now if the diameter was given as 10 centimeters, how will you find out the radius? Yes, radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. So this is the relationship. When we know the radius, then diameter becomes 2 into radius, and when we know the diameter, the radius becomes diameter divided by 2. Now coming to question 48. How many lines of symmetry does the figure given below have? Now what should we find out? We need to find out the lines of symmetry for the given figure. What is the line of symmetry? Line of symmetry is a line that divides the given figure into two identical halves. Into what? Into two identical halves. Yes. Now for the given figure, we can draw this as a line of symmetry. Yes, see, both the sides are exactly the same. Now again, apart from this, even if I draw the line of symmetry here, I'll get two identical halves. Yes, children, so we have two lines of symmetry, and if we look at here, see, even this is a line of symmetry, and again this is also a line of symmetry. So how many lines of symmetry does our figure have in total, children? It has 4 lines of symmetry. That means we can fold the figure in 4 ways such that one part exactly overlaps the other. Yes or no? The line of symmetry will divide the given figure into two equal halves. Yes, so when we fold the figure or the shape along the line, we'll see that both the sides overlap each other. So the correct answer is option D, 4 lines of symmetry. Next question 49. IJKL, that is this one, and MNOP are rectangles. Find KP. Where is KP? Here. It is KP. So we are given two rectangles and we have to find out the length of the line segment KP here. If you observe the information that we already have, what is it? That KP is equal to, here we are having KP. To find out the length of KP, we should look at the opposite side. Why are we looking at the opposite side? Because both the given figures are rectangles, and we already know that for a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So we'll look at the opposite sides. Here in the opposite way, in the opposite direction, we have line segment NO whose length is equal to 12 centimeters. Now this is the entire NO, but KP is only this much. Yes, this entire length is 12 centimeters, but KP is only this much. Now from the NO, we need to subtract this MK. Yes, from NO, when we subtract this MK, we will be left with our line segment KP, the length of line segment KP. So now to find out the length of MK, again we need to look at the opposite side. Here the entire IJ is equal to 8 centimeters, but we want only this much. How much is this? If you look at here, this LM is already equal to 5 centimeters. IJ is equal to a combination of what? LM plus MK. Now we know that IJ is already equal to 8, LM is equal to 5 plus MK. Now I'll write it like this: MK plus 5 is equal to 8 centimeters. MK is equal to 8 centimeters minus 5 centimeters. So the final answer will be 3 centimeters. MK is equal to 3 centimeters. Understood? The total is 8 centimeters, from which we know that this part is already 5. So when we subtract 5 from 8, we will be left with 3 centimeters. That is the length of MK. Now is this our final answer? No, we need to find out the length of KP, this one, but not MK. Again children, let us come back to what we understood first. What is it now? NO is 12. From that, MK is equal to 3 centimeters. Now when we subtract that 3 from 12, remaining is 9 centimeters. Now what is this 9 centimeters? This is the length of our KP. Is this clear? The length of KP is equal to 9 centimeters. See, if you want, you can verify. How to verify? Now when you add 9 and 3, you will get 12 centimeters. The total length will be equal to 12 centimeters, which is exactly the same as the length of the opposite side. In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Yes, so that is why our correct answer here is 9 centimeters. The length of line segment KP is equal to 9 centimeters. Question 50. Find the odd one out. What is the meaning of odd one out, children? That means from the given group of figures or numbers or words, only one is different from the others. If you look at A, B, C and D, A has 4 sides, B has 4 sides, D also has 4 sides. But when you look at option C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it has 5 sides. A, B, D. All these 3 are quadrilaterals. Do you remember about quadrilaterals, children? Yes, these are the polygons which are having 4 sides. So A, B, D are quadrilaterals, whereas option C is a pentagon. When a polygon has 5 sides, we call it as PENTAGON, pentagon. Okay. Now this is having more number of sides than the remaining other 3. So our correct answer becomes option C. Question 51. Which figure below does have a line of symmetry? So we need to find out that figure which has a line of symmetry from the given 4. Now if you look at the 4, if you try to draw a line of symmetry here. See, here we are having the upper one, one square, but here we do not have. Again we are having 2 squares here, but here we do not have. So it does not have a line of symmetry. Again, if you try drawing here, children, now this has a square here, but it doesn't. Again, we have a square here, we do not have a square. Now if you look at this, see, if you draw the line of symmetry here, yes, these 3 squares are the same, but here we have a square here, we do not have one here. We have a square here, but again we do not have a square. So the only one which has a line of symmetry is option D. And this will be the line of, let me draw neatly. Yes, yeah. So this will be our line of symmetry. If you compare both the halves of the figure, they are exactly the same. So option D is our correct answer. Question 52. How many squares are there in the given figure, children? So what should we do? We should count the number of squares. Let us take the bigger one first, 1, and then again this is also a square. Yes, if you turn your mobile and see, it also looks exactly like a square. So that is square number 2. Then on the inside we have 3, 4, let us take another color, yeah, 5, and then we have the square number 6. So how many squares do we have in total, children? Option B, 6 squares. Question 53. Which line in the diagram is the correct line of symmetry? So we are already given how many lines? 1, 2 and 3 lines. Are these 3? 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Yeah, we are having 4 lines. See, this is line 1, line 2, line 3 and line 4. Now from these 4 we need to find out that which is the correct line of symmetry. Let us start from option A, that is AB. If you look at AB, are both the sides exactly the same? No. See, here we have a white circle but here we have a black. Here we have a sun-like figure but here we have a square. So A is wrong. Option B, CD. Let us look at CD. Again, CD is also not the line of symmetry. Why? See, here we have the sun but here we have square. Here we have a black circle but here we have a white circle. So again, CD is also not our line of symmetry. EF. Let us see EF now, children. EF is also not our line of symmetry. Why? Because here we have a sun, here we are having a square, again sun and square. These two figures are different. So EF is also not our line of symmetry. And coming to the last one, that is GF, GH. Yes, this is our line of symmetry. If you observe carefully, see a semicircle, semicircle, sun, sun, black circle, black circle, black square, semicircle, semicircle. Both the halves are exactly the same. So the line of symmetry for the given figure is option D, that is line GH. Question 54. Study the graph given below and answer the following questions. So we are having 3 figures here with some lines. Now we have to show the figure that which figure shows the intersecting angle is 90 degrees. What is the intersecting means? Intersecting means when two lines cross their path. Yes, so these are called as intersecting. When both the lines do not cross their paths, they are called as parallel. PARLLEL. Yes, so we want to find out the intersecting lines first. Figure 1 is not intersecting. Figure 2 and figure 3 are intersecting. But again there is a little question. What is it? The angle should be 90 degrees. When we say the angle is 90 degrees, that means they are in the L shape. Okay, when we have an L shape, two line segments joining in an L shape, then we say that this angle here is 90 degrees. Yes, so even in the given question we are having two lines like this. Now tell me, children, which is having a intersecting angle of 90 degrees? Yes, this figure here, it is nothing but 90 degrees. Both the lines are intersecting and also the intersecting angle is 90 degrees. So that is our figure 3. Option C becomes our correct answer. Remember, angle is 90 degree means it will look like an L shape. Question number 55. Varun made a shape by folding the given. Which shape did Varun make? Yes, we have already discussed about this when we have a pattern like this and when we fold, children. Yes, when we fold along these dotted lines, the shape we will get will be a cube. Yes, the shape we form will be a cube. So option C becomes our correct answer. Question 56. Study the graph given below and answer the following question. Which figure shows pair of intersecting lines? We have 1, 2 and 3 figures as we have discussed earlier. Intersecting lines are those which cross their paths. Yes, which cross their paths. So from the given 3 figures, which are crossing their paths? 2 and 3. So figure 2 and figure 3 become our intersecting lines, that is option B. And what are figure lines in the figure 1 called? They are called as the parallel lines, P-A-R-A-L-L-E-L, parallel lines. And coming to the last question, children, this is the last question from our chapter Geometry. We are plotted 3 points on a grid line. The 3 points together make A. As you can see, a grid line, grids are nothing but these squares. So on this grid lines, our Veer has plotted means he has marked 3 points. Now when we join them together, what is formed? Is a straight line formed, square, triangle, or none of these? When we join these 3 points together, what we get is a straight line. As we can see, it is a straight line. So option A, straight line, becomes our correct answer. Yes children, with this we've come to the end of all the multiple choice questions that have been previously asked from the chapter Geometry. Yes, I hope the chapter of Geometry. Visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.